I'm gonna try and make this funny. Okay. Okay, so the review I'm doing is on the Go Girl FUD, which is a female urination device. As you can see by the packaging, I have been using this. Okay, and I really, really like this thing. It comes in a plastic tube, you know, and this is just a paper sort of coating on it, right? And it's reusable, right? Take the top off. Get ready. This is the kind of scary, gross part that people have trouble dealing with. Not me, but others. Okay. Shing. And now comes the FUD. This is the FUD. Now, the videos that I've seen on YouTube or on the internet and stuff, women are afraid to touch it. Why? This looks like something you're going to put in your car and pour oil in your engine. Why? Use this in the kitchen all the time. Just because this goes between your legs, calm down. Here, I'll help you get over it. You feel better now, all right? Grow up. Anyway, let's talk about how useful this thing is. On the packaging, they got like pictures, as you can see, of some of the different places that you can use this device. Okay, so you could use it running. You could use it for camping, going to concerts with really gross, disgusting porta potties. Okay, kayaking, travel, you know. Let's say you're on a really long car trip, like in the Midwest or someplace, Kansas, and you ain't going to see another toilet for 100 miles. You got, you know, you're telling your friends or your parents or whatever, I got to take a piss, you know, and they're like, well, there's not a gas station for, and if it was a guy, he'd just run up behind a bush, but because it's you, it's got to be a whole big drama. This can eliminate that drama. There's some drawbacks with this, but this is a new thing. Yeah, so that's why I'm doing this, because I'm going to share my experience. Is that you're going to apply it, right? Pointy side for your behind, and the side is the top. You're going to apply this thing to your coochie, okay? And you just simply take a piss. Now, this is not easy to do. And on the website and in videos, they recommend that you practice in the shower. I've practiced in the shower, and the minute you take it out in the woods, you're not going to do it. Your body seriously says, no, I'm not doing that. And you're like, no, go ahead, I got it. I'm ready to go. And your body says, no, I'm not doing it. You know, I ain't doing that. So I was like having a conversation with my body. The first time I used it, I was like, oh, hell yes, you're doing this. And it's like, I ain't doing it. Okay, so practice in the shower, go in the shower, put this thing up against you, and try peeing. Do it outside of the water, okay, because you got to get used to how you place it up against you. As you can see, if you squish it in any way, it changes the shape, right? So it doesn't make a seal, and then it leaks out the side, and you pee down your leg and into your sock, which is what we're trying to avoid in the first place. So be careful how you apply it. The other thing is the volume. This is a small cup because I guess they wanted to make it look all dainty and stuff. And if you've got a full bladder, you're peeing so much and so fast that it fills up the cup and it doesn't come out the little hole fast enough. It goes out the cup, down your thigh, and right in your sock again. So my recommendation is do not pee with this thing on a full bladder because it can't handle it. Pee regularly. Don't wait till the last minute. And that's what I was doing when I first got it. It was like, oh, I gotta go get the FUD, you know. And then I'd been waiting for hours. I put it off and put it off. And finally, I couldn't stand it no more. You know, you go out there and be behind a rock with this thing open. Nobody was seeing me. You'd think I was a she-male or something. And then arguing with my body. No, really, go pee. Yeah. And then you pee and it just go everywhere because it was just so much and coming out so fast that this little thing just couldn't handle it. So my recommendation to the company is to make maybe the cup part bigger and make it so that more can come out here. You know, that if you really have to pee, a real strong, long pee, that it's not going to just overwhelm the thing. Okay. It's real easy to take care of. You just use it, and I've used it, and this is the gross part. You thought the other part was gross. No, it gets better. Seemed like every time I went camping this summer, I was on my period. I'm waving at you. and I've used it on my period. It's no big deal. Yes, you see it on there. You just sneak around the camp through the bushes to where there's some water, and or take some with you and just rinse it off, and you'll be fine, you know. Another recommendation I have for this company is that you just, this is great. Yeah, that's neat, really cool. Fits in your purse, very small, really cool, compact. I need some other things to go with this. So my recommendation is maybe they come up with some kind of a case like this so that you can put in toilet paper and hand sanitizer or hand wipes or whatever, okay? Because you're going to want that stuff. Pee is completely sterile when it comes out of you, but you still feel, so you want that stuff. So I always try to make sure that I have wipes and hand sanitizer and a little bit of toilet paper with me. And see, I've had to like kind of makeshift containers for all the other things that go with the FUD. You know, as I keep holding it. Yeah, it's kind of fun to hold. It's real squishy. It feels good. You know, it's not stiff. It's not painful against you. It's funny. God, it's funny as hell. Look at this thing. I mean, that's funny. If I wore that as a mask, it's hilarious. It's pink. It's funny, man. See, what other recommendations do I have for the company? I know how to sell this thing. What you should do is you should have FUD parties, and you should like franchise it in a way that like those tea light parties, like Tupperware parties, like, you know, Pampered Chef party or something. And, you know, I could have some girls from work come over to maybe not my house because it's a pigsty, but like someone else's house. And then I would, you know, show the device and talk about, we'd laugh, we'd have a few drinks and something to eat, and we'd, you know, have, you know, put the FUD on the donkey or something. We have a couple drinks. I'd probably sell 12 of these things. I really would. But the initial introduction to women, they tend to go, they don't even want to touch it. You know, get over it. It's not that big a deal. It's just a piece of rubber, man. And it works great. It's super useful, really. So, okay, aside from the recommendations for the company, how you put it away. You simply squish it. You know, squish, 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 and it goes right in this little container, just like this. You know? And I'm not, you know, if I'm in the woods or something, and there's a rattlesnake, and that's what happened to me when I went to Piedra Blanca. I'm pissing behind a rock, and there were rattlesnakes everywhere, and the guy's over there, and I'm like, dude, I'm hurrying as fast as I can, all right? You're not going to have time to clean the FUD and dry the FUD and, you know, sanitize it. You're just going to stick all this stuff away and put it away. You know, like in the middle of the night, you're not going to sit there sanitizing the FUD. So don't get all excited. Is it 12 minutes? Oh. Well, that's my review on the Go Girl. Fabulous device. I'm definitely going to get more of these because I've been really happy with this one. I'm thinking about maybe one in each backpack, purse, and everything I got. One in the car, you know, everywhere in my bug out bag, in my purse, in the car, you know. This is what I'm thinking. And they're only like $5, $4. They're real cheap. And if you don't, you can just use it once and throw it away if you wanted to, but you don't have to. It's totally reusable. So that's a Go Girl. This is Shampoo VTA's review of the Go Girl, and you know, I'm real happy to share this with you. And if this was funny or gross, good. Get my view count up.